Yeah, there are interesting differences because television goes very quickly. You know, you really have this deadline. You have to make these episodes, and they're going to air on a certain date. So you learn how to work very efficiently and fast. And in a way, that's actually very good training for working on a big movie like this. But having said that, you know, film kind of goes at a slower pace. You have a lot more time to learn about your character and try different things. And so you're going a little bit slowly to essentially have more opportunity to make choices. Um, and the experience on this, you know, was a very intimate movie. You know, we're sort of a smaller cast, and there are a lot of scenes where it's either just me by myself or me with JK, who plays my boss in the movie.
Yes.
And so there's a different way of working when it's just, you know, two actors in a room. But it's great because I suppose in some ways when I was starting out as an actor, it's what I always thought acting was like. I just thought, you know, it's just you and an actor, and, you know, you're just really working with one another. So this has been a really interesting experience for me because it felt, you know, the way I always thought making a movie would feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got the script and I read it, and I immediately responded to it. I thought this feels really different and fresh and original. And I auditioned for first the casting director, and then was called back to audition for Gavin O'Connor, our director. And really, for me, it was just doing my interpretation of who I thought this character was. I mean, the character was very much in the script already, and then I had to sort of bring my own, you know, my own character to it as well. So I was very lucky because, you know, Gavin responded to what I did, and here I am now with this incredible cast. And, you know, it's a character that I really feel something for because there was something about her that when I read the script, I could really relate to her. She felt like a real person to me.
Long time.
You know, it was a really great experience. It's sort of like, you know, if you're gonna play, you know, a sport with, you know, a great athlete or a dance with the best of the best, it really forces you to have to be at their level. So it really keeps you on your toes and keeps you very focused. And, you know, JK is an actor who's very present. So I always felt like when I was working with him, we really were there together, you know, for those scenes. We were those two characters in that situation. That felt very real to me. And it just was a great working experience because, again, there was something very easy about it. You know, it was intimidating in the beginning to realize, oh my gosh, I'm going to work with J.K. Simmons. But there was a real sort of, you know, easiness to it. It just felt like we would get to work and we were really focused on telling this story and presenting these characters in the best possible way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the great thing about The Accountant is it really pulls from multiple genres. So there's suspense, there's great action sequences, there's even a little bit of humor, which I think is unexpected. So I think it's not easy to categorize, but I like that about this film. You know, it really does feel like a unique movie in that way. And then as far as Shooter the series, you know, we worked on that this summer. So that's a show that is based on the film Shooter that Mark Wahlberg is executive producing. And that's going to come out in the States in mid-November. So I'm excited for that one as well.